one of the issues that has been raised to me by young people actually has been sustainability and environment. And I think it's because quite a number of our residents like the greenery that we have here, and quite a lot of young residents are actually quite keen on sustainability as an issue.
Okay.
So that was one subject.
Okay. When you say sustainability, do you think it's a sort of a biodiversity, or does it also include climate change? We've had a couple of questions online already about climate change.
That's right. I think some of them have been about climate change and what Singapore is doing and what Pasir is doing and how it's going. I mean, how climate change will affect us and the lives that we lead.
Okay. Some of the questions that we haven't answered that have come up on our Facebook feed have been about our greenery, the preservation of the natural spaces. And the example that you cited is building on work that various of our government agencies, URA and HDB, and we've seen this play out in Punggol, how they've integrated developments into the natural scenery around them, whether it's the waterway, the coastal regions, the greenery in the parks, and also try to drive the use of technology around sustainability, water reclamation, waste management, the use of solar power. And of course, in Punggol Digital District, SIT is studying many of these technologies and will try to experiment further about how we can take the sustainability agenda forward. I know there have been lots of questions about that on our Facebook page. I'm sorry we haven't had time to get into all the details of that. Perhaps we now need to start organizing a second session like this, and perhaps those are some of the topics we can talk about, whether it's within the campaign or at a later stage. These are important issues. Another important issue that I've seen many of the comments address is climate change. And the reality is that climate change has always been something that we felt very seriously about, increasingly so over the last year. And PM has talked about this at our National Day rally. SM, you've been directly involved in many of the climate change studies and mitigation efforts that we've got going. Again, I think it's a huge subject. It's close to my heart as well as many Singaporeans, and I'm sure all of our team. Perhaps, again, something that we have to take up at a later stage. Personally, I think perhaps it's something that we have to go into some depth, and it's not the kind of thing you can go into depth in a sort of rally in the midst of lots of questions coming up. We really want to get into the nitty-gritty details, and it is an important topic. So to those of you who have actually sat with us for the last hour and continued watching and added your comments, I'm very sorry we can't cover all the ground, but we do agree that these are important issues. Absolutely. Let me say out there, the comments and questions that you brought up are important to us, and we will find the time and the space to engage with that.